The leadership conference hosted by the Tourism Business Council is wrapping up today. The inaugural event has so far seen discussions around the future of the sector, growth and partnerships with government as well on the table there. Ahmed Kajee is at Sun City and joins us now for an update. Ahmed, you were there yesterday. We spoke to you yesterday as well. How did things progress throughout the day yesterday as we prepare for it wrapping up today?
Yes, Michelle, the major conversations coming out of yesterday we had seen is partnerships between government and the private sector. That's been the major talking point with regards to what we have seen in recent days. We know the COVID-19 pandemic was a major impact, played a major impact on the tourism sector, one of the last sectors to actually recover and reopen following the COVID-19 pandemic. So the recovery of that from the detriment of the COVID-19 pandemic has actually been one of the key moments for that as well. We are also seeing numbers coming back to pre-pandemic levels. These are just some of the pointers which we had seen over the course of yesterday and will be continuing into today as well. But SA Tourism, a major part of the tourism sector, the hospitality sector, and a major role player over here at the Business Leadership Conference hosted by the Tourism Business Council as well. And this is where we bring in the CEO of SA Tourism, Themba Khumalo. Themba, thanks very much for your time today. What is the biggest takeaways for SA Tourism over the last day and a half?
The takeaways are as follows. All the gains that we made during the pandemic, the resilient domestic market, making sure that all of those gains are maintained. The second one is that we're going to work together, both government and the private sector, to make sure that we drive international marketing, make sure that we get the tourists in, create jobs, and make sure that we recover fully the tourism sector. The third thing that we're also that we're going to focus on is making sure that all the barriers to travel, which is getting the airlines that we lost during COVID, flying back into the country. For example, Air Belgium landed yesterday for the first time in South Africa. Making sure that we get all those airlines coming back in, that the visa regime, is sorted out to make sure that people can get visas to come back to the country, and that we build together into the summer season.
Exactly, speaking about that summer season as well, it's tourism month this month. We're heading into the holiday period, probably at the beginning of December, heading into January. What then are you expecting over the next few months?
It has already started. So at the beginning of tourism month, we had our travel week where it was wholesale prices, making sure that people can forward buy their holidays, and it was bumper sales. So people have already bought their holidays. People are already planning all of the travel over the festive season. The campaigns have already broken in all our international markets. So we know that this December, this festive season, is going to be one of the best that we've ever seen. And it is the first festive season that we're experiencing in a post-COVID environment. So to all South Africans, to everybody out there, travel to a place for the first time. Do something that you've never done before, an experience that you've never had before, something for the first time, and it is going to be amazing.
Themba Khumalo, thanks very much for your time today. That's Themba Khumalo, CEO of SA Tourism, Michelle. And just carrying on from that point with regards to international travelers coming into South Africa, apart from Air Belgium landing yesterday at OR Tambo International Airport, Delta Airlines and United Airlines will be carrying out their inaugural flight into Cape Town International Airport heading into the next few months as well. We had spoken to the MMC for economic growth in that city yesterday. They're looking forward to that particular development as international airlines make their way into South Africa, especially more importantly following the ban on international travelers coming into South Africa after the Omicron variant back in 2021 December as well. So it looks like it's going to be a very exciting period for the tourism sector from now heading into the December period, and then hopefully heading into the first perhaps the first 3 to 6 months into 2023. Michelle?
Yeah, absolutely crucial the next few months and this December period as well, insofar as recovery in the sector is concerned. Ahmed Kajee, thanks very much indeed for that update. Live to us there in Sun City.